fast, and I'ma cut his toes off much faster than a come on stop. Be ratting, I'ma cut his tail off.
We're live from Industry Center Stadium. We've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the Sooners taking on the Tigers. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shoppy. Thanks for joining us here. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Siggy.
This is as good as it gets in a 3-game series, Boog. I mean, one game for all the marbles, and who knows how it's going to play out. But one thing I'm sure is we'll see the managers being very proactive. And in a situation like this, where there's no room for error, they're not going to be afraid to use every arm in the bullpen and every warm body off the bench if they have to.
Yeah, there's no saving something for tomorrow in this type of situation. Got to put it all out there on the table. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Our starter in this one, Jarvis Evans.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the center fielder, Rajay Austin. That one catches the zone, and we're underway in Game 3. Comes up empty.
Well, when you come off a tough one-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Now it's the shortstop. Swing, and it's popped straight up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And let's take a look at the lineup. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Riley Nelson now at the plate. And a foul ball. Two outs. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
In the air out towards right center. Paul makes the grab on the run. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, number 40.
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. Got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 7.
The shortstop, number 7.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Just
Ball.
missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop
Nope.
takes the ball.
2-1.
Next pitch
3-1.
misses way outside. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. Goes off speed. Gets the out.
So up next, Alfonso Rivas. And there's a
That's
ball.
a ball. 1-0.
And another
2-0.
ball. 1 out, bases empty. Line drive. Humphrey makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Take a look at the
Batting
lineup.
third, the center fielder, Nathan. Oh.
Two down, bases empty. Nathan Paul, the next to hit. Outside
That's the
low,
ball.
1-0. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses.
Ball, that's
and
high.
the count's even at 2. Outside corner, got him looking. Scoreless after 1. Decisive third game of the wild card round. And now it's going to be Jacob Humphrey. Evans back to work. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. So digging in, Jade Davis. That one the other way. And foul ball. And that's too high.
That's a ball.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Just missed. No score here in the second. That one misses. Ball 3. And a foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. And ball 4 to AUBURN.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 19.
First and second, no outs. Rigdon digs in now. And that's fouled off. First and second, no outs here in this decisive Game 3 of the Wild Card Series. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. There's one. Back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. And now Johnston. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they end up with a runner at third.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And now the catcher comes up to him. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Has a beat on it. And that is that. A run on no hits, an error, and a hit batter. Down to the bottom of the second. The Sooners on top here, 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, number 40. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Henderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
That one lifted to left. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I've got to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Fouled off. He was late. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him! That K is his 3rd of the game.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit, and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
So up next, Blake Jackson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Man at first, one away. Check on the runner, and he's back in there.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
And that skips in the dirt. That's in there. 1-2. Out towards right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Runners in the corners here. One away. And now the right fielder. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And it's 1-0.
One ball, no strikes.
That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. And a base hit.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. He didn't exactly connect with this one as he met it out front, but he still put a decent enough swing on it to get it into the outfield. You know, and if you finish the swing and just extend your follow-through, you're going to run into knocks just like that.
First and second, one out. Now the third baseman. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Strike two.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
0-2.
The 0-2.
Ball, that's in.
That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Just misses. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now it's the second baseman. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. And that's 2. On to the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Chris Maldonado.
Chris Maldonado.
Maldonado went deep in his most recent game. Lifted in the air, right field, under it. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rajay.
So digging in, Rajay Austin. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. just
missed. That's the ball.
missed. And that's in the dirt.
The count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Late swing fouled off. Out to short. Gets it to first. And there's two down.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Lifted in the air out to left. Jackson settles underneath it. And that's the third out. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. As we go to the last of the third. And now the shortstop, number 7. On the ground. Sends it to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Alfonso.
At the plate, Alfonso Rivas. Rivas in his third season, batting second in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And he chases a high fastball there.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Humphrey under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nathan.
And now, Nathan Paul went down on strikes his first time through. On the ground to the left. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and they don't get the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe in second with a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
And takes low for ball one.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I
strikes.
think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Pitch misses.
Ball.
2-2.
2 balls,
Runner
2
at
strikes.
second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Riley Nelson. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Oh, and 2 now. Lace down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Jacob Humphrey. And that one fouled off. Down and in, moved his feet. Man at second. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, caught him looking on that 4th pitch of the at-bat, and I have to think it had something to do with the sequence they threw at him. Kind of bounced back and forth between the outside and inside corners with the previous pitches, and that makes it really tough to cover the whole plate. Just couldn't get a swing off at that pitch on the inside.
And now the DH, Jade Davis, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. One out and a runner at second here in this decisive Game 3 of the Wild Card Series. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Rigged it. Batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
That's too low, and it's 1-1. Nelson at second with 2 down. Inside, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one is upstairs. Johnston in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
The batter, number 9.
Johnston getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
2 aboard, 2 outs. That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two on, 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hall pulls it in on the run. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Evan Stone. That one in the dirt, and that's ball one.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that is out of play.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Blake Jackson now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, number 20.
Now it's the right fielder. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Over to first, and he's saved. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground to short, could be 2. To second for 1. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We've played 4. All tied 1-1. Decisive third game of the wild card round. And here's the catcher, number 44. Evans back to work. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
You know, this group of hitters looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
And the batter now, Chris Maldonado. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Just off the inside edge.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So the lineup flips over, and here is Rajay Austin. First pitch misses.
Down, ball.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. A 2-run homer, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now the number 2 hitter, 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch,
ball.
and he just misses.
1-0.
One down, base is empty.
Nope, ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Zach Russell warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Jones also getting ready. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Outside.
And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Jarvis Evans done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Pitching change here. Zach Russell.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next to hit, Riley Nelson. 1 for 2. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Out.
0-1.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
And a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, number 52.
The third baseman, number 52.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning.
Outside.
Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, these players just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Next offering upstairs.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That's towards center. Austin coming on. Corrals it. One down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Number 24, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Fouled off down the right side. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Inside, just missed. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2's the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Now it's going to be Jacob Humphrey. Humphrey, 23 years old. He's one of very few players in Major League Baseball born in Maine. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Action in the pen down there. Number 34, warming up for manager Kevin Cash. This to third. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Jade Davis.
Now it's the DH, Jade Davis. A strikeout and a walk. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Paul sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 19.
2 outs, base is empty. Rigdon will hit next. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. Next offering misses down and away. Pitch in the dirt. 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. Nothing across here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Sooners have the advantage, 3-1. A new arm into the game, the righty, number 88.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And now the first baseman, Alfonso Rivas.
The first baseman, Alfonso.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And that misses off the outside edge. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Green preparing to come on if needed. O'Rourke getting cranked up as well. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, center fielder
Nathan Paul digs in now. Top of the zone for a called strike. Next offering way upstairs. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. With the tying run at the plate, you're in this decisive Game 3 of the Wild Card Series. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Stepping in, Evan Stone, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
In the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. All loaded up here in the bottom of the 6th. Clips the corner. That is strike 2.
When you strikeout and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Hit connect on the curveball, struck him out. So up next, Blake Jackson. He's 2 for 2.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's outside.
Nope.
Ball 1. That one ripped, but foul. Rivas on third. Paul at first. 1 gone. Swings and chases a low one there.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And now the right fielder. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. One runs in. And he boots it. Heading for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Coming home. Relay throw. But it's offline. He will score. It's 5-3.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boone. Always fun to see it inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 88 won't go any further tonight. Got them some innings, but they didn't come easy. New pitcher coming on, and we'll be back after a quick break. The left-hander on now, number 45.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's the third baseman. Curve in the dirt.
1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We're through 6 full. The Tigers lead it 5-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ncaa.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Johnston getting ready to hit. Check swing, no appeal, ball 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1. Ball.
Swing and a miss. And a count now even up.
2-2.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's the catcher. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 3. Right through there for a strike. And misses inside. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. And now Chris Maldonado.
Chris Maldonado.
Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-1. And that's down and away. Austin would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Count is full.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Michael Ncaa departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, number 38.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Rajay Austin, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
0-1.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball, that's high.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Maldonado off of first with 2 away. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. The Tigers have the lead, 5-3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman, number 24.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hard hit left side. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, number 7.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So digging in, Alfonso Rivas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Just missed. And another ball.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk.
Now batting, the
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now the center fielder, Nathan Paul. And that drops in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling. You think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. Just missed.
1-0.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 outs. That's in there. 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Next offering is down low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Caleb Jones. And the batter will be the shortstop.
For Oklahoma, the shortstop, number 13.
Check swing to the first pitch. Looked down to third. And he went around, according to Clyde Washington. And there's the strike. Started after it. Appeal to third. Bring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And here's the first baseman, Riley Nelson. 1 for 3. Fought off foul. Oh, 1 down. Just missed. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And there are 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 10, Jacob Humphrey.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jacob Humphrey. There's a swing and a drive. Jackson going back. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. In the air to left center. Paul on the move to the gap. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Evan Stone. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Down the line. And that will drop foul.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. The hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now the left fielder, Blake Jackson. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Stone on at first, nobody out.
Yeehaw!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Swings and misses. Nice job behind the plate there.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Number 20, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Out to center. Austin. And he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 52.
Now the third baseman. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Now snap throw to first. And he just got his hand in there. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
And there's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now it's the second baseman. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And he takes a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2 now. That one to first. Nelson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Number 44 gets the call from the pen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Davis stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Yawar just missed.
Ball. That's a ball.
That one misses.
That's a ball.
And the count is 3-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Rigdon stands in now and watches strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Johnston in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
2 down, nobody on here in the late stages of game 3. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, number 44.
And here's the catcher. That's out to center field. That's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Chris.
And here is Chris Maldonado. First offering, and it just misses. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Out to short. Ball game. They win the series and punch their ticket to the American League Division Series. The Tigers get it done here in Game 3 with the backing of their home fans, and they can celebrate for the night as they shift their sights to the Division Series.
Yeah, congrats to them. These 3-game series don't leave a lot of room for error, Boog, and it really could have gone either way coming into this game. I think they fed off of this crowd, and those are the types of things you love to see this time of year.
And the season comes to an end in the other dugout.